Hey guys, good to see you today. I'm here to talk all about personal development. And I know you've heard this, right? It's probably one of the first thing your coach talks to you about when you come into this business, right? We teach you about the four vital behaviors. We talk about how to get your business off the ground. We talk about how to share and invite, be consistent on social media. And most importantly, hopefully, your coach has talked to you about personal development. I can tell you guys without a shadow of a doubt, I would not be where I am in my business today if it wasn't for personal development. And you probably heard that too. You probably hear all of these successful coaches talking about personal development. And maybe you're that person. Maybe you're a little bit more like me than you think, right? Maybe you're that person that keeps brushing it off. That maybe you're that person that even will buy a book, but you really won't sit down and commit to it. Or maybe you're the person that will read the book that you're supposed to be reading, right? The one that is recommended to you, and it's a good book, but you've yet to apply any of it to your life. If you're any of those, then we have a lot in common because for the first 3 months in my business, I didn't pick up a personal development book. And I suffered immensely from that. Did I struggle signing people up? No, right? I knew the work on the end that I needed to put in. I knew I needed to be consistent on social media. I knew I needed to be consistent in my health and fitness journey. I knew all that. I could do the steps. I knew how to have conversations. I was consistent, right? I was showing up. So Success Club for me wasn't a problem. But do you know what was a problem? And it's funny because I can look back into my conversations on Facebook that I was having with my coach. Every single day, it was constant doubt. Every single day, it was me, and I don't even remember this, but it was me on the edge going, I just don't think I'm cut out for this. I don't think I could do this. So-and-so said this about me, or I'm so scared to post this today, or what if I just fail at this? All of these ifs and fear and all of this doubt, you guys. It was doubt that I had in my head that I couldn't do this and I couldn't be successful. And could you imagine if I lived with that throughout the remainder of my business? If I didn't become teachable and listen to what successful coaches were saying? Do you want to know where I am now, almost 3 years into my business? This month, it's going to be 3 years, guys, in like a few days. Look, personal development has become the biggest part of my life. And I owe my business strength, I'm not done. I owe my business strength, my mindset strength, my ability to overcome and continue to move forward, my ability to fight and challenge the adversity that comes my way, my ability to learn how to get back up again, my abilities to stop letting other people dictate the way that I'm going to run my life and what I'm going to do to create success for my family. It's all in credit to personal development. These are just some of the books that I have here. I have a whole list that I have on my Kindle. I have a whole library of podcasts that I listen to because it's truly been the building block for me. Because you know what? The doubt and all of that stuff never goes away. And that's something that I think people think going into this. They're probably like, well, Natalie, you don't feel that way anymore. You're probably so confident. No, the doubt never goes away. But what personal development does is it always continues to teach you to overcome those doubts, right? I had never known personal development before I became a Beachbody coach. And I can tell you now, I'm incredibly grateful for it. I'm incredibly grateful because not just in business, guys, but in life, there have been so many personal development books that I've seeked out for motherhood, for military spouses, for all kinds of things that have just given me such a positive perspective that I know are going to help me continue to grow and thrive and push through the tough times in whatever area of life that you're going through. And it's going to be something that continues to inspire me to constantly want to be better, to constantly get up every day and move forward. Another reason personal development is huge is because I believe that it creates momentum, because I believe that it creates positivity, which creates action, which creates momentum, okay? And everyone says, you know, not everyone, but a lot of my coaches say, I never know what to post, or how come your posts are so thought out? They're not really thought out, but because I read personal development and because I'm fueling my mind with that positivity, it helps me kind of align myself with what's going on in my brain, and I'm able to put it out there on paper. I'm able to put it out there in a way that I feel like sends a good message to people, sends a good lesson, or, you know, sends a good message to myself. It gets myself right. So this isn't just a business thing. I mean, it is a huge business thing. This is for your life. And if you guys can put the triangle together here, you're going to see that, like, the more that you work on yourself, and the more that you apply what you learn, and you keep growing and you keep pushing through, and guess what? That's all going to align with your business. But if you're the coach that is constantly like, Beachbody's my positivity outlet and I can be happy when I'm here, but then I'm going to go back and be miserable at my job or be miserable at home or whatever, it doesn't work that way. Because believe it or not, your business is a direct reflection of your life. So if you're not focusing on your life and making every aspect of it the best that it can possibly be, it's going to reflect in your business. You're going to get defeated, and eventually this is something that's going to fizzle out for you. We don't want it to fizzle out for you, because we know what this can do for every single person in this group's life, every single person. And I'm not here to twist your arm. Like, if you don't take advantage of this, that's completely your priority. But I'm just telling you that I've been there, and I'm telling you that I was hard-headed once too. And I'm telling you that there's still days that I don't feel like reading, but I do, because it always makes a difference. I'm always able to turn, you know, my mindset around. I'm always able to continue going forward on days where I just feel like I'm not good enough, or I should stop, or this isn't for me, or my coach quit and I'm a failure, or my challenger didn't lose weight, or somebody returned something, or I'm struggling to get in Success Club. Like, there's so much bigger picture when you open your mind to personal growth. So that's my spiel today. I have a huge list that I got from a friend that I think it's fantastic. Every book on there I have read or is on my bucket list to read. So I'm giving that to you. And the document is stated, and it is listed in categories, so you can focus on personal development that you need to. So if you need relationship personal development, or if you need confidence personal development, or if you need time management personal development, it's all going to be listed for you. So save that document, reference it, take a highlighter, and start, you know, marking them off as you go. And I will leave you with one last tip. It's not about how many books you read, guys. It's about what you apply with what you read. And that's something that Darren Hardy taught me. He's the creator of the Compound Effect, and he also wrote, I don't know if I have it. Actually, I think it's on my Kindle. Entrepreneurial Roller Coaster, which is a fantastic book as well. Both of those I recommend. But what he said is, like, he would rather you read one book and over and over and over again. As long as you're applying what you learn in that, you're going to move your business forward. Whereas people take on these reading challenges, or like, I'm going to read 2 books a month. But it's like, okay, anybody can read 2 books a month, but how many people can actually apply what they're reading and remember it and make it a part of their life? So remember, this doesn't have to be this ridiculous time-consuming thing. It's 10-15 minutes a day. You might only get through 2 to 3 pages, but if you apply those 2 to 3 pages as soon as you're done reading them, if you think about how that can impact your life, if you let personal development be something that helps you grow, you're going to be so incredibly grateful for this new hobby, I should say, that you take on. So I hope you guys are excited to dive into personal development, and comment below. I want to hear from you. Like, how consistent have you been with personal development versus, you know, where you plan to take it this year? So talk to you very soon. Bye-bye.